In today's Dino Pup news, it's mere hours until I get to see the Dino Movie. But there are clips to react to, and it would feel kinda strange not to see them. This is my last chance to react to some new footage without having to kind of think about, well, what can I say, what won't spoil it for people who haven't seen it, because this is fresh to me, but in a few hours, I'll know the exact context and I'll know exactly where everything goes. This is my final set of little reactions to new clips, and we have a few today. Quite a lot got released in the last 24 hours, so over this weekend there might be quite a lot more. We are getting to that stage where we start thinking, are they just going to show us the whole movie in promos? Well, this first one is something we've seen before, but this is the English version. There are a couple of these. Plus, it has a lot of promo clips. Let's have a look. So, Nick logo for the first time. And then yeah, this is the main thing. This little Howling animation is the main thing I wanted us to look at. Let's see. Rocky, there he is. And yeah, compared to the other little versions of this Howling animation we've seen, we get a lot more of this sort of standing looking at the camera afterwards, which is all very, very cute. We even get little Rex, and everything's adorable. Of course, Timmy is monolithic in scale in this, but that's fine for a promo, you know? Looks pretty good on this, with the pup standing on this mossy rock.
Welcome to Dino Island!
So this one is mostly stuff we've seen before, but a few of the little bits at the end we've only seen in non-English dubs. So let's check out this very short little spot.
Something big is crashing into cinemas.
We've got dinos to save! Yeah! Isn't this fun? Oh, come on!
PAW Patrol.
There we go. I mean, we've actually heard the "Oh Come On" clip, just with a different without the actual footage, which is clearly matched to what to the moment as it will be in the movie. So yeah, not exactly any new footage, but audio matched to the real footage that it will be part of in the movie. Okay, I'm not explaining that well, but you know what I mean. Then we have that animation of Marshall running across the screen after the Mahakala.
Soon.
Alright, next up. This one is, again, something we've seen, but dubbed into English. Well, with the original North American dub, I should say.
The PAW Patrol is coming to theaters.
You're scared of fishies.
Okay, so we get a Snoop Dogg line that we haven't otherwise heard. Just saying, you're gonna scare their fishies. So you probably remember this spot. It's the one where the narrator has to quieten down, and then Humdinger will tell him to speak up.
It's now.
Huh?
Get tickets now.
I can't hear you!
Get.
I think in English, well, it may just be because, you know, it's my native tongue, kind of. But it being the narrator whispering, I think, is much more obvious in this English version than in the other versions I've seen.
Tickets now.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
That obviously does not match with that particular clip. It doesn't even particularly sound like Carter Young, but I think that probably is what it is. Okay, so that was it. Just that little brief moment re-uploaded by this channel. Okay, I haven't seen it anywhere else. Next is the big one. They have this Meet Rex featurette. Not only do we have a little mini interview with Hayden Chamberlain, there's this adorable concept art behind him that I'm desperate to see without it being, you know, blurred by the depth of field of this camera. Alright, let's listen and watch. This new clip has a lot of new moments for us.
Kids all over the world love PAW Patrol because it inspires them to never give up. Ow! Ow!
You see him recording a little howl there, and then I love this particular shot. The momentum in this is fantastic, and, you know, if they weren't already drawing attention to the big mini lake at the top of this giant rock formation. They're definitely making sure you notice it without it being, subtle. So Chekhov's pool, very much in focus.
I play Rex, and my character.
I really like that shot. Let's look at it again. I love the fluid way he moves left and right while gliding. Gonna be a really spectacular sequence.
I play Rex, and my character is a lot like me because I'm in a wheelchair and he is in a wheelchair.
Okay, so obviously one of the very first things we saw when they were casting this, and the casting of this role is what showed us so much 2.5 years ago that it allowed me to figure out that this is the Dino Movie. One of the first things we saw was that the casting call for Rex, for an American kid, as well as the subsequent casting call for Rex in the show with a Canadian kid, both asked for the voice actor to have some lived experience in a wheelchair. So it seems like they've really found kids who can match that experience, whose voices are also really, really good. Show Rex and Movie Rex have very different voices, but I like them both, and I think Hayden here sounds absolutely perfect for this role. So we see how Rex gets around, and he even in a wheelchair, he can easily navigate giant roots and branches, even with vines wrapped around them. Maybe a little fanciful, but I think seeing him all determined and in motion here is adorable.
We're both athletic, smart, and
I mentioned yesterday or the day before how I really like how he can kind of pick up his wheelchair and quickly change direction, turn around fast, and he does that again here.
we're both athletic.
Very cute, I think. Look at his fuzzy face. I've grown to really, really like the Rex design for the movies, whether in this fluffy form or later on in his uniform. Always very cute. So I'm not sure when this particular shot will come. He's coming down. Obviously not going to be the way he gets down from the treehouse, because that's the gliding sequence, but yeah, it could be just on the way, taking the other pups to the treehouse, or it could be later in the movie. Not sure, but looks good.
Smart, and creative. Over the past 2 years, he's been on Dino Island.
We crash land.
Rocky here. So yeah, we heard about the time scale of how long Rex has been on the island. He counts off to the day. How long he's been there? More than 2 years. So that's not new to us, but yeah, it's nice to hear the voice actor talking about it. And then this pile up moment is fun. So obviously this is during the storm. And yeah, poor Rocky was already feeling seasick. It's looking like it's gonna get worse.
Land on this super mysterious island and discover that there's dinosaurs.
Some familiar stuff here.
Rex is this.
Wait, did that go on just slightly longer than before? No, we did see Heidi and Eugenia standing there previously.
Rex is this super cool character.
It's a cute shot of all the pups hiding behind a very scared looking rider. Everyone has to be brave. I think Zuma's expression is particularly cute here. And Marshall is out at front getting roared at right in the face, I'm sure. It's a cute moment. Ryder's knees together posture is pretty adorable.
That we meet.
Boys, it's good to see some other pups.
So it's always nice to see the voice actors actually deliver
Pups.
one of the lines that's going to be in the movie.
Boys, it's good to see some other pups.
Very sweet. And we can again see that concept art behind him. This is all new to us. There are definitely times that Movie Rex looks like a Who from Dr. Seuss, but or Dr. Seuss, to pronounce it the way he actually did. So yeah, certain expressions make him look pretty goofy, but that's totally fine as long as the overall impression is adorable, which I think it is. And then, yeah, we haven't seen this before either. Not sure where Zuma is, but yeah, everyone kind of lined up here.
And he's like friends with T-Rexes.
You're a good boy.
He's amazing.
So we've obviously seen that moment, and yeah, we've had the line matching it, right? So that's
Good
not new.
boy.
He's amazing and absolutely fun.
I grew up watching Pop.
I was keeping it simple from Terry Crews there, and then this is a great shot. Look how cute this is. Everyone gliding over the heads of these other dinos as the sun starts to set. Very impressive sequence overall. I'm sure this will be one to remember.
I grew up watching PAW Patrol, and it makes me happy.
Oh, look at these two! So cute. So yeah, it's really sweet that the voice actors now are of the age where they grew up with this, and look how fluffy and adorable everyone is. Is there a nice sharp moment here? Rocky in the background, very cute. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, there we go. I think that one looks nice and sharp. And then yeah, this, well, we know from book spoilers what's happened here and why it's just the two of them a little later on in the day. Actually no, it's late. This must be early morning with the sun coming up. But yeah, book spoilers as to the events leading up to this. But I'm really looking forward to this whole sequence. And poor Marshall's little injured paw there.
And
It is a moment that I think there... Marshall. It's a moment I think there's maybe some thematic repetition from the other movies. But it's not going to spoil anything for me.
it makes me happy to now be in it. We have to protect the island.
So many nice shots of Rex. I think, yeah, we're going to have an abundance of
To
adorable
protect the
moments.
island. Whoa.
So this is probably Ryder revealing new kit. I imagine that this is him saying, hey, Rex, I've got a new suit for you, and I've got a mount for Timmy. Check it out.
Whoa.
And Rex will be very impressed. Interestingly, if it's this late in the movie, yeah, I mean, we see Rex isn't dressed yet, but the volcano's already erupting. So I guess we can infer from this that Rex only gets his uniform right at the last moment, like right when he needs to start picking up dinos with the mount, scooping him up. So it's very late on in the movie. And that's the exact scooping up I'm talking about. Oh, everyone is so cute. So obviously, yeah, these are moments from the end of the movie. I don't think it's, giving away huge amounts, but this is clearly the emotional climax. Rex has got his uniform and even his pup tag. So yeah, climactic few minutes of the movie for sure. Rex's little smile, so cute. Look at him.
Rated PG.
That almost sounds like the anime wow noise.
Rated PG.
I think we should replace the anime wow with that. Alright, that's not it. There's one more. This one in Spanish gives us a moment with the Dr. Theo Rising character. So I kind of wish there were an English version. It'll probably come out in the next few days. And you'll be able to hear Bill Nye for the first time. We can only hear it in Spanish today, but let's check it out. So, I don't think we've seen this before. Everyone's here. They've got the mount, the hauling ropes attached to vehicles and Triceratops. So this Brachiosaur has clearly just come out of this gorge. We know that's the sequence that's happening.
Este año,
Cachorros, prepárense.
PAW Patrol es la experiencia perfecta para disfrutar en el cine.
Okay, so this is new. I don't know if that's Rocky, but this is a dramatic flooding sequence that we haven't seen much of before, if anything. We've seen Marshall and Rhubarb going over a waterfall, but that's much nicer weather, and I think that's pretty harmless, relatively speaking. It's probably just when Marshall meets Rhubarb. But here, much more turgid water, much darker skies. This is probably in the big action sequences towards the end. Heidi and Eugenia are in trouble, and they're actually on a line strung between two vehicles by the looks of it, which is obviously very perilous. And then these very expressive expressive expressions. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's going to be a fun mix of, comedy, peril, and seeming like a very serious moment. But you can't take this Eugenia face all that seriously. Okay.
Sí, así se habla, jefazo.
Okay, all moments we've seen already. Oh yeah, so well there's subtitles on, so for the little ones.
Ay, ¿qué acabo de decir?
That's a new shot to us, as is this. But this must be very close to the start of the movie, of course. They're still in their Adventure City uniforms, which it's nice to see, with Rocky, as usual, in his cute life vest. Pretty adorable. And then theorizing and lots of various NPC researcher characters with the dinosaurs. And then, yeah, it just says the greatest.
No me perdería esto por nada.
I wouldn't miss this for anything. So we saw this particular moment yesterday, cropped to just the theorizing character, got Eugenia as well, and various other arrivals. Plenty of people come to the island for the research, but I'm guessing the pups and Ryder do not leave while these guys arrive. Although I still think they should ask someone to bring over the mighty crystals, but that's another question. Would have been a much less perilous movie if they'd had them. Ryder, I pointed this out when I posted this as a still image. This really highlights how small Ryder is. This little 10-year-old boy, only about half the height of this very tall, but still perfectly normal human character. Ryder is very dinky.
Y esto por nada.
Muy bien, intentémoslo otra vez.
Yeah, so, a moment we've seen over and over again from the very first teaser, but with some extra moments. Look at that. Cute chase face.
Intentémoslo otra vez.
Big Timmy roar. Actually, we have seen that before, but have we only seen it cropped? I don't know. I think we've only seen this in vertical format. So, some new moments of Marshall getting his helmet blown off.
¿Qué es eso?
And then, yeah, what was that? Is what that line is. But I feel like as a punchline to a trailer, the morning breath line would make a lot more sense to close out with. But apparently we're just going with, what was that?
PAW Patrol. Solo en cines.
Alright, that's it. So, the movie is probably out by now in Peru. People may be watching it as we speak. I'm going to see the English version very soon. In a few hours, I'll have watched it. I'll let you know what I thought. I guess maybe a little over 12 hours from now. Maybe more like 15, 16 hours. I'll be able to upload my impressions. So, look forward to that. Click here for some other recent Dino news, or click here for my review of Rex's debut episode, which I uploaded yesterday. That's all for today, though, and I'll see you guys again next time.